is finally winding down. If you haven't seen the fourth Republican debate, there's a link below. You won't be disappointed. After all the propaganda, posturing, and fast talk, the truth is finally taking shape. They're all idiots, and I don't think any of them stand a chance against Trump. We're down to Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, stupid Vivek Ramaswamy, and the fat man Chris Christie. Both DeSantis and Ramaswamy attacking Nikki Haley out of pure desperation. Since DeSantis is still barely in the lead, he has to prove himself. Last week, the mega-rich Koch brothers super PAC got behind Nikki Haley, and she also has appointments with other big super PACs too. DeSantis has spent millions and millions and hasn't moved anywhere in the polls. What keeps him where he is probably the fact that he has a fairly legit track record of anti-black policy in Florida. But in the end, white conservatives are much more likely to pick Trump over him because they want an outsider. They want a dictator type who they think is going to take massive action. A man who's going to preserve white supremacy as well as punish the corrupt system. DeSantis may have done a lot of anti-black stuff in Florida, but behind all the tough talk, he's a company man, and the white voters can smell it. Nikki Haley is in the same situation, just slightly worse. The only reason why she's becoming the establishment favorite is because the GOP is desperate. A brown bootlick in the White House is the reason all this is happening in the first place. She's bought and paid for, and white conservative voters know it. Super PACs endorsing her is hurting her more than it's helping. The next presidential election is a battle for the soul of white supremacy. This time around is not for minorities. I can't tell the future, but I'm guessing Nikki Haley can't beat Trump either. Ramaswamy's punk ass is hinting at getting out of the race already. Good. The only thing he's ever accomplished was helping Trump, and if Trump wins, I doubt he'll even get a cabinet position. As far as Chris Christie, sometimes I think he was just planted there so somebody would be there to badmouth Trump, because they knew the other candidates wouldn't do much of that. His candidacy is dead on arrival. By the way, if Trump wins, Nikki Haley can forget a cabinet position too. It might come down to her and Trump, but I would pay money to watch Trump humiliate Ron DeSantis in a debate. Family, I noticed there's a large number of brothers and sisters who don't seem to understand the true scope of the times we're living in. The worldwide political upheaval we're experiencing is not a hiccup. It's the beginning of the type of change our generation has only read about. Nothing will be the same after it. The entire system of global white supremacy is beginning to lose its balance. The problem will persist, causing all types of damage until white supremacy is forced to come up with a solution. Based on the past, it usually takes between 5 and 7 years for the kind of extreme political times we're entering into right now to conclude. I believe these changes will bring Black Americans everything we're missing. All we have to do to encourage these changes is to make certain Biden isn't reelected.